Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This was, I think, a long time coming, but we're gonna take the jump anyways. Have a little bit of a slow release schedule at the beginning of the week this week, which kind of helps me out because I have a couple job applications to fill out as well. But thanks to the very recent Psychers EP, of course, the formerly known as KQ Fellas 2, the new KQ group that debuted, and one of the names on there. I think this would be a good time to check this artist out. For the first time in my life, we're going to be learning and listening to artist Maddox. I'm only familiar with producer Maddox, and I found out this year when we listened to Jongo and Maddox covering New Jeans a little while ago that Maddox himself was an actual artist under KQ, not just a producer. And he has a really interesting, unique voice that kind of captivated me in that cover. And that's saying something considering how much I love Jongo's voice. So, I take today to just listen to one of Maddox's songs. In fact, I think, according to Spotify, this is the most recent release that Maddox released, titled Night. This was from, when was this from? 2021. And this dropped May 15th of 2021. It's, according to Spotify, the most recent release of his. And yeah, I figured we'd check it out today, so I was curious to see what type or what songs of Maddox's that I really have enjoyed, because I primarily know him on credits on 80s tracks, and now more recently he's been involved with a little bit of more Dreamcatcher stuff, which is super cool. So I was on Genius. In fact, I actually have Genius pulled up on the computer right under the webcam here. And holy smokes, the song list is nuts. 80s is Gorilla, brilliant song. 80s Halazia, absolutely unbelievable song. Dreamcatcher's Vision, tremendous song. Can't Get You Out of My Mind by Dreamcatcher, one of my favorite Dreamcatcher B-sides. Yuhyun's 4 from Apocalypse Save Us, Be With You by ATEEZ, Cyberpunk by ATEEZ, pretty much the entire Psychers EP. Locked Inside a Door by Dreamcatcher. One of Eden's songs, that's super cool. Together by Dreamcatcher. Some Love by Dreamcatcher. Essentially, he's one of the staple producers in ATEEZ, main ATEEZ soundtracks as of late, as well as some DC stuff. And you know what? He's always, in my eyes, been a tremendous producer. But we're gonna listen to Maddox the artist now. So here we go. Night. We have English captions. See. Okay. Here we go. Such an interesting voice where it's he's taking out essentially all the power he can in his voice while still maintaining as much tonality as possible. It's so cool. There's the flip. Peep the vocal harmony. Was that the chorus? Oh, whoa, hold on. I need to pay attention, actually. I was vibing to the song too hard.
Baby, don't you worry, you'll be safe beside me.
Such a delicate voice. Nice little cymbal run. Yeah, there's some really interesting composition stuff going on here as well. Oh, I hear you, cello in the background. Fade it out. Fade it out one time. Bring it back in. Oh my goodness, there's a lot going on here. Golly. You can really hear at the end just how quiet he was having to sing there. From like how loud his, like, you could hear like the intricacies of his voice as he's like finishing phrases, where if you like really pay attention to how someone talks, you can really hear and feel like the little movements that your mouth does when they're delivering like consonants and vowels and things like that. And when you sing really softly, of course, you have to turn up the gain on your microphone to pick it up easier. But that also means you're going to be hearing more of the little mouth sounds that your body just involuntarily makes when it produces sound out of your mouth. Just that very last section of the song really showcases just how gentle Maddox was having to sing on those phrases. Wow. Yeah, Maddox's voice is just so different, as it's really high. His head voice is so stupendously high, but it's so comfortable in that high range. And it's like, it's really interesting for me is like thinking back to how I found out about how Maddox was an actual artist, and the fact that it was a duet with Jongho of 80s. And to me, Jongho has always had that super powerful high voice. Almost like he has an endless chest voice. I feel like I've never heard him properly sing falsetto. It's always been that really high chest voice that I genuinely don't know how much power that boy gets from those vocals. But comparing his voice to Maddox was like the complete opposite as you can get. Maddox's high voice is an all entirely head voice, but it's so super smooth and gentle and soft that his voice really does suit a song like Night, where it's tranquilo, tranquilo. Oh, his voice really does take you on a journey, let me tell you. I want to find the chorus. I just clicked somewhere random. Baby, don't you worry, you'll be safe beside me. That parallel of Maddox's really gentle voice, pairing it with a really gentle, almost like palm muted guitar, is so clever, because neither is intruding over into each other's territory, and it's balanced super well to where it allows for kind of whatever flourish you want in the song moving forward, whether you want to like build up the song a little bit, you want to bring it down even softer. It's really forgiving for the rest of the song. And like this being an artist who's extremely capable of producing music and does it really well, it's little details like that where it can immediately pick up that, oh yeah, they know what they're doing. Super balanced, super nice to listen to.
못된 마녀의 저주도 별일 아닌 듯이
Cymbal roll.
불어내고서 잠들어 있는 너에게 들려줄 이 노래 불러주고파 Only you, only you.
That's so smooth. It doesn't sound like it doesn't sound difficult, and that's I think the difficult part about those high smooth like head voice notes is the fact that he's making it sound so easy. It doesn't sound like there's being any effort put into it, and I mean that in the best way possible. I mean no effort in that it comes so naturally to him that it's kind of like he's talking. It's that easy for him. That's nuts. This is high for a male vocalist. We'll skip over it. Yeah, that blows my mind. Admittedly, this isn't a very powerful song, and like it's loud and in your face. In fact, it's like kind of like the complete opposite. The whole kind of like slow, almost like breeze like nature of this song really does help. The fact that his voice is so pretty and delicate. But my god, this is. Might have found something here. I don't know whether to be impressed or jealous. Because, golly, why does he make it sound so easy? I guarantee, like, as a vocalist, or I guess I should say former vocalist, I haven't sung in years, but I used to be a tenor in choir. I used to have countertenor parts back in choir when I was in high school. I had high parts that were lower than this, and it wasn't this easy. He just makes the delicate stuff, like, that New Jeans cover he did with Jung was so, oh so smooth and oh so gentle. And again, Night is oh so smooth and oh so gentle. And his voice just fits. And I really like the fact that his singing voice isn't kind of like, or at least in this song alone, he isn't really emphasizing the whole like masculine soloist voice. Like he knows he's got a high voice and he's rolling with it, and I really like that he's not afraid to use this really high. I almost want to like call it androgynous voice in a way, because he's sitting comfortably at a range that female soloists would be comfortable singing. And it's just so smooth. He makes it sound so effortless. Damn. I wonder what it feels like to be this talented. Produces bangers, has a voice of an angel. Man. But that's it for me today. I tremendously enjoyed that. Thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy and want to see more, channel icon is up there. You can find the back catalog of stuff I watched in the past. Drop a subscription if you want to keep up to date with whenever I upload new videos. And if you don't watch those video mine right away, YouTube recommends you watch that video down there. And until next time, bye bye.